Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is show you how to use Kami on either a computer or a tablet. So first I'm going to go through it on a computer, and then I'm going to add a section where I'm doing it on my iPad as well. So I'm on Google Classroom. I'm just going to go to classwork, and I'm just going to pick an assignment. So you can see like homework 2.1. I don't have the Kami link because I didn't start doing this until homework 2.3. So let's say I go to homework 2.3. I forgot my packet. That's the problem. And the time you would use Kami is if you don't have the printed version and you don't have a printer at home, and you don't want to use a separate sheet of paper. So I can just click open with Kami, and it will bring me to Kami's website. Now you have to log in, but it's the same login as your Gmail. So once it loads, you'll be able to click login to Google or login with Google. So I'm going to click with Google. And then I'll just pick which email address I want if you have multiple, or if you only have one, it will automatically select the one that you're logged into because you already have to be logged into it since you're on Google Classroom anyways. So once you're logged in, it'll bring up the Kami website. So you can see this is the homework. If you forgot your packet, you can click over here, click drawing. You can draw on here, change the color, whatever. You can do equations. Insert a symbol, so if we need plus or minus, infinity, we can click. So you click anywhere on the screen, click plus or minus, infinity, times, divide, whatever you want. So it'll type it there. You can do a text box, click where you want a text box, type in whatever you want. I think the easiest way to do this would be if you had a tablet using the drawing feature, then you can just write using like a stylus or something. Or you can use the text box if you need to. So once you're done doing whatever you need to do, to turn it in, do not press turn in. Do not do it. You have to go over here to download. So it's the thing with the arrow. Press download, and there's a few very important steps. You need to make sure it says with all annotations. You can save it to your computer, but I recommend just saving it to Google Drive. And then you can change the name. So, I mean, it's automatically going to say your name and then homework 2.3. That's fine. The most important thing that you do is check mark this box, flatten annotations. That needs to be check marked. If that's not check marked, I can't grade your work. And then all pages, begin export. So again, Google Drive with all annotations, and this needs to be check marked. Flatten annotations needs to be check marked. Click begin export, and it's going to download it and automatically save it to your Google Drive for you. So then it says the file has successfully saved to Google Drive. So I can go back to Google Classroom, view the assignment, my work. I need to add my file from Google Drive. So I'm going to press Google Drive, and it should be in your recent since it's literally the last thing we just did. So it'll pop up under recent. It's the very last thing I just did. You can see it right there. I'll click it, hit insert, and then I turn it in. And that's all you have to do on a computer. So again, the most important steps, don't hit turn in. You have to hit download, Google Drive with all annotations, check mark, flatten annotations, most important part, and then begin export. So now I'm going to go and show you how to do this from a tablet. So it's the exact same thing, but it might look a tiny bit different. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So now I'm on Safari on my iPad. The reason I'm using Safari instead of the Google Classroom app is because my Google Classroom app is logged into my teacher account, but that's not going to work for my teacher account. So I'm on Safari on my student account. But this works the same way if you're using the Google Classroom app. So I'm going to go to Classwork. And then I just need to pick another assignment. So I just did 2.3. So now let's do, I turn that in. I'll do the Unit 2 quiz review. I haven't done that one yet. So I'll click View Assignment, Open with Kami, and it brings it up into a new tab. And you'll need to log in again if you're not already. I'm already logged in. So on your iPad or tablet, it will sometimes ask you to authorize Google Drive. So you just click authorize Google Drive, and that just allows it to save things to your Google Drive. I don't know why it's asking again. Okay, so now I'm on my iPad, so I've got my stylus, so I can actually just write here. Doesn't look as nice as it does when I use the Notability app, but it's still better than nothing if you don't have your Packet. So I can write, take my notes, write my name. Whoa. Whatever you need to do. I don't know what just happened. So whatever you need to do it on here. Do the whole packet. And then we follow the same steps. So to upload it, I am not pressing turn in. I have to press the download button, switch to Google Drive with all annotations, and check mark flatten annotations. And you can change the name if you want. I don't really care. Click begin export. So now it's successfully saved to Google Drive. So I go back to Google Classroom, hit add, Google Drive, and then it should show up as the last thing under your recent. So that's what I was just doing. Click insert, then it shows up. So that's the bottom one is the one I just did. We don't really need the top one because that's the blank copy. So if you wanted to get rid of that, you could. And then hit turn in. And that's that. So hopefully you understand that you need to press that flatten annotations. That's the most important part. If you have any questions, let me know.